Here we have verse 26 of chapter 1 of the Gospel of John. John is wrapping up his conversation with the religious leaders who have come out to interrogate him. They've once again put the question to him as to why he's baptizing, why is he doing this. There may be a little play, a little connection between the baptizes that was mentioned in the last verse and ho Christos. Of course, the word Christos means anointed one, the christened one. Baptism is sometimes called a christening, and there may be some little subtle connection there, but we won't explore it further because it really isn't substantially a part of what is in the text. I just suggest that in passing. But John now continues and wraps up this conversation. Apokrythe from apokrynomai, deponent verb. This is the aorist. It's in the passive form, but it's active in meaning. He answered, autois, to them. Apokrythe or apokrynomai takes the dative, so he answered them, the subject of the verb. Ho iones, John, answered them. Then the present participle, saying, so the act of answering them was in the form of saying to them, and then emphatic form here, ego, I, baptizo, baptize, present, active indicative, I baptize in or by means of hudati, by means of water, I baptize in water or using water. This is an adjective, mesos. Difficult to translate. It actually has the idea of one among. It's mesos, of course, the idea of being in the midst or something like that. So one in the midst, the idea. And so John says one in the midst takes the genitive here. So in the midst of you, estekin, perfect tense, third person, in the midst of you, standing. And so John gives us the idea that with the perfect, of course, this is something that's taken place in the past but is continuing to be true in the present. So in the midst of you is one is standing in the midst. And then hon, relative pronoun. This is in the accusative because it's the object of the verb oidata. You see, so the idea is standing in your midst, one you, again, humes, emphatic, you, uk oidata, you do not know this one. So in the midst of you, there is standing and continues to be standing one that you, emphasis on you, do not know.